Today we're going to talk about how to ship boxes out of your house on a pallet. Now there are a few challenges. How do you get a 55-foot truck to your house? How do you get the pallet off the ground into the truck? How do you wrap a pallet? How do you label a pallet? Who do you contact to get something like this done? Because you can't go to UPS, DHL, or the post office. In this video, we are going to cover all of it. These are the boxes right here. These are all master cases of Maker's Magic, one of our newest products for Scorch Marker. Each one of these boxes weighs 45 pounds, so we can include the maximum number of bottles while still being under the 50-pound threshold. Anytime you have a package that weighs more than 50 pounds, you get charged extra, and the companies will make you put the team lift sticker on there, and it just causes problems. So any package that you are shipping, I highly recommend it be less than 50 pounds. This right here is one of our master cases. We purchased these boxes specifically because they fit exactly. We can get them from Uline. They're 15 inches by 9 by 9. They're very cheap, very easy to get, and they show up wrapped like this. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't get a 55-foot truck to my house. I live on a hill. My driveway is sloped. This pallet, when we build it, is going to be over 1,000 pounds. There's no way for me to physically move it. We have to figure out another way. The best solution I've come up with is to take everything disassembled, load it into the back of my pickup truck, drive it to the FedEx yard, assemble it all together, put the stickers on it, and then call it good. In order to do that, we have to first put together a bill of lading, also known as a BOL, has all of the shipping information for your product. One of the more important pieces is how much does it weigh and how big is the pallet gonna be. So what we did is we took the boxes and we stacked them all together and we averaged out the weight. Because we know the weight of the master cases, we're able to calculate the weight of the pallet. Once we have the weight and dimensions, we can order the shipping and get the bill of lading. Now it's a matter of getting it over there, packed out, ready for them. There's the driveway I was telling you about. So let me walk you up this slope so you can see just how steep the entire street is and why we can't have a 55-foot truck show up. See the horizon line there? That's the street. It's very steep and it goes all the way up. Not ideal for shipping a pallet. So we're gonna load up the truck. As I'm loading up this truck with boxes, I'm gonna be attaching labels. Now these aren't shipping labels, these are for the warehouse. The warehouse needs to know how many units of what SKU they're getting specifically. So I'll be sticking them to the top of the box to make it really easy for our warehouse staff to scan the UPC and know exactly how many units they're getting. We have a pallet, we have our shrink wrapper, and we have a tape gun because these boxes need to stay on this pallet during transport. So we're going to load everything up in the truck and bring it all over to the FedEx yard where I can then shrink wrap it together using this, and then I'll use the tape gun to attach all of the required paperwork. Let's get it up. Hi, Bear. Hi, buddy. Bear, you want a treat? Come here. Sit.
Oh, that's a good boy.
Enjoy your treat, buddy. I always like to have a few goodies for the staff over there, and I know one of them is a crafter. I'm going to just quickly roll a couple labels on so I have a gift to give when I show up. Excellent. It always helps when you bring some gifts. Come on, buddy. Hold on. All right, up. Good boy. Let's get that window open for you. You ready to go? Let's do it. All right, let's get out of here. Now, fun fact about this pickup truck, I grabbed it for $6,000 cash. It was a business expense for Scorch Marker because I need to do stuff like this. As long as you use it more than 50% for business, it can be a complete write-off, which is great. We're headed to the FedEx shipping yard. FedEx does mainly large freight, but they're a little expensive when it comes to small parcel delivery or SPD. Where FedEx excels is LTL shipments, which is less than truckload. LTL shipments are whenever you're shipping a pallet, anything less than a container. Now, we're not shipping container today, we're just shipping a pallet, so it's less than a truckload. If you were shipping an entire pallet, it would be considered a truckload shipment, and that's a little bit of a different thing. We're almost there. It's a really short drive. It's only like 4 or 5 minutes. This is what the FedEx freight yard looks like as you're pulling up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spot over by the loading dock. I'm gonna back my truck in right here on this one, and I'm gonna load up the pallet so that they don't have to do it and I can take care of it for them. All right, let's build the pallet. So we've got the pallet built on the floor of the FedEx yard. 10 total boxes. Now I'm gonna take my shrink wrapper, tighten it all up, and then put labels around the outside. The entire pallet is now wrapped up in plastic, starting to look more like something you would ship, right? This plastic wrap will kind of help keep it in the right spot. Now we just need to attach some labels to each of the 4 sides in case someone needs to scan it. Bill of lading is going to go on top right here. All right, we're all set. I talked to the guys inside. They're going to go ahead and put the bill of lading on top for me, so I won't need to do that. The pallet is ready to go, and it's going to be on its way to our 3PL in just a few days. Dude, the guys in there are just awesome. Not only did they take care of me and help me out, but they're going to take care of the last labels and just get this thing taken care of. You can see it behind me. It's up on the dock there, getting ready to go. Easy as pie. FedEx employees, you're watching this, awesome company. You have some real ones over here. Let's get out of here and get on with the next task. If you watch my content, you would have seen me bring a box of donuts to a shipping yard, and that was this shipping yard. I wanted to build a relationship with the staff there so they would get to know me and they would let me do things like this, because it's not very common for people to go build a pallet at their warehouse and ship stuff out. But it can be completely acceptable if they've given you the green light. And in order to get that green light, I like to front load the relationship with some goodwill. Bring them some gifts, bring them some donuts, learn their names, get to know them. There's just a lot that you can do to create goodwill. And honestly, man, business is a game of people. The sooner I learned that, the sooner my business started to improve. We're gonna go run a few more errands, we're gonna head home, and this will be on its way to our 3PL before we know it. Come on, Bear. Good boy. I'd call that a success. Well, that totally worked out. We got the pallet out of the garage, we built it in the truck, we went over to the FedEx yard, we were able to rebuild the pallet at their place, and they're gonna take care of the rest. I'm really, really glad I got to share with you one of the most difficult problems that small businesses face when shipping goods on a pallet. It's not always easy, and I really hope this video helps give you some insight and some education on how to handle it for you. If you have any questions or if you want to learn more, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to get to know you, and I'd honestly just love to help. Have a great day. Be good to future you.